Well, hello, hello, hello once again. It's me, and this is Casey's Convoy, and thank you for joining me. Well, today was start off with really, really cloudy. I shared some pictures on Facebook with how stormy it looked, but the rain held off, and other than a couple of drops here and there, it really did not rain on us today. But it was a beautiful cloudy day, and that also gave us a break from the sun for most of the day, which has been beating down on us. As I don't know if you can see my raccoon eyes from my sunglasses or not, but anyway, so today was a day of backing. I did some more um, alley dock a couple more times, so I'm still learning that. Nowhere near proficient on it. The amazing news is that two of the students from my class tested out today. They did what we call the trifecta, where they passed the pre-trip, then they passed the backing portion, and then they passed the road test all today. So they are now leaving us and going on to the next phase of the training, which is the TNT phase, where you are with a trainer driving over the road in their truck for 30,000 miles. So, my congratulations to them. They're some really good guys. So they worked hard. They deserve it. And it's been fun getting to know them, and I look forward to seeing uh, them in the future and where this career takes them as well. So um, that was pretty awesome. We were pretty happy for them. We're very happy for them. Um, I don't think there's anybody in my class testing tomorrow. The next day, I think there's one or two. Um, as far as me, when I'll be ready, I'm still, like I said, working on these alley docks. I did go over the in-cab inspection part of the pre-trip, so still have a lot of memorization to do with the pre-trip. Um, maybe, I mean, Friday would be at the earliest. I'm kind of thinking more conservatively about Monday. So, but we'll see what the trainers say, um, and we'll go with their what they want me to do. So if they feel I'm ready, then we'll go sooner. If they don't feel I'm ready, then we'll go later. But I'm really not thinking that's going to be much before Monday in uh, my estimation. So. But yeah, it was another day, like I said, of backing. Had a couple of my classmates hit the open road to finish up their road time. I still have 6 hours and 10 minutes. If you're from California, you have to do 10 hours. I think I mentioned that here before. Um, if you're from any other state, you can do six. So I would have like 2.5 or 3 hours left to do if I was from anywhere else. But being from California, I have six because I've already been out there for a day once, and I think I did pretty good. The instructors seemed to think I did pretty good, so we'll go with that. Um, but yeah, we're right by the airport. I forgot to mention. So we're in the line of the runways somewhat. So airplanes taking off, coming in. We can see them all day long. So that's if anybody's interested in planes, that's pretty cool. I think it's cool to watch them come in and land and see them take off. And sometimes they take off and bank right over our heads. So that's pretty cool to me. I like it. I enjoy it. Um, yeah. So I went and rented a car. You don't have to rent a car when you're here. They have the shuttle that Prime provides for you. The shuttle will take you free from the hotel to the terminal, from the hotel to Walmart if you have to go for a Walmart run to pick up any essentials, whether it's food, clothing, sunscreen, whatever. Um, so I rented a car because I like being independent. I like being able to come and go as I please. I don't like to, after a long hot day, you're hot, you're miserable, you walk over the terminal and you sit in the shuttle and wait for it to get full, or you sit or you get there right after it takes off full of the other people. Now you're waiting for it to return, um, and then you go inside and then you miss it or whatever. um, I like to be in charge of my own destiny, so to speak. So I rented a car for a few days. So today, for dinner, I went to Chick-fil-A, had the Lord's chicken. Shameless plug for Chick-fil-A. I had their macaroni and cheese. I did not get a chicken sandwich. I didn't feel like having a big dinner, and I love their macaroni and cheese. And I have to admit, I did get a couple of their cookies. I shared them though, so it's not all going to me. I'm sharing the cookies. And thought it would be nice to bring breakfast for everybody tomorrow, so I went to Krispy Kreme. I saw Krispy Kreme donuts in town, so I picked up a couple dozen, and I'll be bringing those tomorrow morning for my class and the class that's right behind me. And the instructors, of course, here welcome to partake of the Krispy Kreme donuts also. I thought that'd just be a nice thing to do, so I went ahead and did it. But that's the benefits of having my car. I can drive around, go do what I want. I can go to Chick-fil-A, I can go to Arby's, I can go to Chili's, I can go to wherever I want. I can go to Walgreens instead of Walmart, where the lines aren't as long and not so crowded. Pick up some aloe vera for my um, sunburn. I got a little sunburn on my ankles. My head and face aren't really bad. They're not really burnt. They're just kind of uh, getting darker or whatever. My arms. Um, so I got some sunscreen and stuff from there. Um, and yeah, so that's about it. Tomorrow will be another day of learning to do the alley dock and working with the shorter bed, the lightweight truck. I forget what it's actually called, but it's a lightweight truck, has a shorter cab. So it's not as big as the full size cab, obviously. And getting to know the points down for there, do some parallel parking with it. I was doing that today and some offsets and stuff, practicing with the smaller truck. Because so far I've been working with the bigger truck, so it is a little different. The turning stuff is a little different, but I mean, there's a lot of most of it's the same. It's just some small technicalities. So I wanted to get comfortable with that because we do test on the uh, the shorter one. So it's important that I'm not using the big full size cab measurements when I'm making turns and stuff on a smaller cab. So, um, but let's see. I guess that's really about it. Today I started the in cab part of the thing with the pre-trip with one of my instructors. Went over it with her, and she said that really didn't do too bad. You know, focus on this, this, and this. So I was really happy that I did so well because it's a lot of memorization. Really is. This whole pre-trip stuff is, to me, the hardest part. Honestly, the hardest part of this whole thing is the pre-trip inspection and memorizing everything they want you to say. I think it's kind of silly, some of the things they want you to say. Open the trunk, you notice you're looking at the hoses and you see that they're serviceable. Sufficient. They're serviceable. What does serviceable mean? Serviceable means that they are attached to both ends. They're properly mounted and secured. They're not. There's no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Right? They're serviceable. That's what you're checking for. That's what's important. And they want you to name, these specific parts and tell you that they are, properly mounted, secured at both ends if it's a hose, or that there's no abrasions, bulges, and cuts, and um, that it's not leaking. Well, that means it's serviceable. So just say it. The KISS method, keep it simple, stupid, does not apply to this stupid pre-trip. And it's daunting for someone who, I guess, has difficulty memorizing things. So it's not that I won't get it done, because I will. I've gotten parts of it done already. Have to redo some of it on, there's portions that definitely will be on the test and some that may or may not be on the test, or I might get really, really lucky and pull the whole thing. But I just think that, you can look at your tires and say that they're serviceable, checking them for serviceability, and they are serviceable. And what does that mean? That means that their tread is 2/32 of an inch or 4/32 of an inch, depending which one you're talking about. That there's no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, that they're properly mounted and secured. All that stuff, right? Simple. Come on, man. So anyway, I think the backing part would be probably the next hardest, possibly, and then the road. On the road is what's tricky, is that you're looking left and right. If you don't look left and right at an intersection, it's 3 points. Boom. If you clip a curb, which I saw a truck do today. I was behind a truck when I was going to Chick-fil-A, and this big rig made a right turn. It waited for the car to go, and then it did turn, and it clipped the curb. And I'm like, huh, that's an auto fail. Give me your license, mister. You know, um, yeah, it's an auto fail. So, um, I think that there are some parts of that might be difficult, just because some of the intersections don't look like intersections. If it has a street sign, it's an intersection. Um, so, we have to, sometimes the trees or bushes cover the street signs. So you just got to have your head on a swivel constantly while you're driving so you don't lose those 3 points, right? Um, I can't remember with some other things that we went over, but I was joking with the instructor, calling him the point snatcher, or teasing him about giving me those points back. Um, but anyway, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm learning a lot, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm meeting the people I'm meeting. I'm glad I have the trainers I have. This has been a wonderful experience so far. I'm sure it will continue to be, and it's just I'm having a good day. Some people commented I look kind of tired the other day. I think that the sun really got to me a couple days ago, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm here," but really, I'm having a good time and I'm doing good. Thank you guys for your concern. I just must have been really exhausted that day. The sun must have really just taken it out of me. And to hear from one person is one thing, but I heard from about two, three, or four people. Hey, you doing okay? Yeah, I am. I'm good. All is well. You see my Prime shirt here. Got Prime. There you go. So anyway, as always, take care of each other. I'll see you guys real soon. I'll make another one of these tomorrow, and I'll let you know how things are going as I get closer and closer to my testing and how I'm feeling about it. If I'm nervous, I know one of the guys today was nervous. He was really nervous about pre-trip, and he's really nervous about the driving part. So I'll probably be feeling the same emotions when I know that, hey, you're testing tomorrow. Whoa, I'll be coming on here going, no, I'm testing tomorrow. Oh, anybody that looks like me that can do this, come take my place. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's another thing. We have trainers, then we have people that actually do the examiners. They do the testing for the actual driving test part. And one of them was sitting there talking to one of my trainers, and I did all these offset backs and parallel and whatever while he was sitting there talking to her. So I was just jokingly went up to him after I was done. I said, "Hey, you caught all that, right? So you've been taking notes. So my test is like half done now, right? I don't have to do these again." And he just laughed at me and said, "No, that's not how it works." But I tried. I had to try. So anyway, once again, take care of each other. I'll see you guys soon, and we'll do this again tomorrow. All right. Bye now.